Well then, I wanted to ask you, what's your first and foremost passion? Because you've done so many things in your life.
Life.
Life. So,
that's my passion.
And that's why you've gone every which way?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say maybe also my passion is, I could be answering this in so many ways, but I'd say that maybe one of my passions is gratitude, meaning is that being deeply grateful about the world in which we are living, even if it's having problems and challenges and so on. I'm excited about the possibilities, what we can do here, what we can learn, what we can be excited about, and so on and so on. So I'm passionate about things which I don't know.
Okay, which is.
So I'm for example, at the moment, I'm really passionate about animals like antelopes or octopuses and so on. I've been studying for the past 2 months the life of octopus, for example, is that how does it think, how does it operate, and so on, and I love it. But I'm passionate about meditation, I'm passionate about Buddhism, I'm passionate about cooking, I'm passionate about good ingredients, about NHL hockey, about creativity, and so on.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Passionate about life, that explains a lot then.
Yeah.
Well, at what stage in your life did you become a public speaker? How did that happen?
that was another happy accident as well.
Oh.
I when I was maybe 20, 25 and so on, I had, I was producing TV shows and I said is that I want to be behind the camera. I don't want to be on stage. I'm not excited about that at all. And I love to be reading books, but I'm not excited about writing one myself. And I was really certain about that one. And now I've written 15 books and I've been giving hundreds of speeches, and I love both. And maybe one thing led to another, and for me, when you were asking about my passions, I'd say that one of my big passions is the clarity of thinking, meaning is that I love to think well, meaning is that I love to understand how my mind works, I love to understand how creativity works, I love to understand how you can motivate kids to learn sustainability and so on and so on. And I've noticed this, that two easy ways to improve your thinking is write a book, because you have to think and think and think, and if you are sort of like demanding towards yourself, it might take 18 months, but you might come up with something which is valuable. And giving a speech is another really good way to sort of like improve your own thinking, because if you don't understand how you think, if you cannot explain it in a simple way so that kids or adults or pensioners understand something or whatever, then maybe there's a lack of clarity in your own thinking as well.
Okay.
So I sort of like love to think for so long that I can explain it in a way that everyone gets. And quite often when I'm giving speeches, people say that it's interesting how you can simplify so well, and that's for me a beautiful compliment, because for me, anybody can be making simple things complex, but for me, I'm really excited about making complex things sound simple. They are never simple, but sound simple.